When it comes to building a high-performing Shopify store, there are certain habits and strategies that many six-figure sellers tend to follow that often go unnoticed by newer or smaller brands. These sellers usually approach their stores with a deeper focus on branding, user experience, and long-term growth rather than just quick wins or surface-level design tweaks. If you're also still in the test run phase with Shopify and you're deciding between which plan to choose, I do have a way that you guys can get your first 3 months on Shopify for just $1. I'll link that Shopify sign-up link in my description box for if you'd like to spend those 3 months setting up your shop without having to commit just yet to a long-term plan. One of the first and most impactful things many of these stores do is develop a standout offer that is positioned clearly across the store. Instead of trying to push every product equally or relying on vague promotions, successful stores often build their entire strategy around one core product, collection, or value-packed bundle that clearly communicates what makes it worth purchasing. This offer is usually placed front and center, both on the homepage and in the product messaging, and it's crafted in a way that makes the benefit instantly obvious. It's not just about pricing either. Sometimes the offer focuses on convenience, uniqueness, or the way it solves a specific problem for the customer. The key difference is that this offer is intentionally positioned to do the heavy lifting in converting visitors into buyers without overwhelming them with too many options. New sellers sometimes overlook this and spread their attention across everything in the store, but what many profitable brands have in common is that they make their best offer the most visible, most repeated, and most strategically highlighted element across the shopping experience. Another thing that many six-figure Shopify sellers tend to do differently is that they treat their homepage like a carefully designed sales funnel rather than just a digital storefront. Successful sellers often optimize their homepage much more strategically. They can understand that the homepage is a crucial first touch point where potential customers quickly decide whether to stay, scroll, or exit, and because of that, they design it with intention and flow. They may guide the visitor step by step through a curated experience that gradually builds interest and trust. That might look like a bold, attention-grabbing headline at the top, followed by a clear explanation of their core value proposition, then some form of social proof, and finally, a direct call to explore their main offer. The goal is to move the visitor along a journey without distractions, minimizing the amount of decisions they have to make while nudging them toward taking action. This mindset shift from thinking of the homepage as just a showcase to seeing it as a conversion-focused funnel is often what separates stores that generate clicks from stores that consistently convert those clicks into real sales. Some brands also include a personalized touch by highlighting community-driven content or user-generated reviews directly on the homepage, which helps build authenticity. Another huge part of most Shopify sellers' website journey is building and creating their websites, specifically choosing a theme that fits their brand style and their niche. This website you see here is one of my Shopify theme templates. I offer a wide variety of pre-designed and laid out Shopify themes made specifically for different types of businesses, so you can build a beautiful, high-converting online store without the hassle of starting from scratch. Whether you're in beauty, skincare, makeup, clothing, dropshipping, or even coaching, I have themes for varieties of different niches, with layouts optimized to showcase your products and services beautifully and professionally. Each theme comes as a zip file, which you can easily upload right into your Shopify account. Just head to your themes page, click Add Theme, and upload the file. Once it's installed, you can publish it and start customizing it with your products, branding, and content. Every theme bundle includes a step-by-step installation guide with screenshots to walk you through the process from start to finish. If you're ready to save hours of design time and finally have a Shopify store that looks great and complements your products, you can grab one of my Shopify themes from my website, which I'll link in the description box. Building on that, another major area where high-earning Shopify sellers differ is in how much they prioritize their backend systems, not just their storefront design. While a polished, attractive front-end experience definitely plays a role in building credibility, many six-figure sellers spend just as much time and energy on what happens behind the scenes. This includes things like making sure their order fulfillment processes are smooth and reliable, setting up effective abandoned cart automation, email marketing sequences, and even customer segmentation tools to personalize the experience for different types of shoppers. These back-end elements often don't get much attention in the early stages of launching a store, but they're a huge part of what allows a business to grow and scale without breaking down operationally. For instance, things like inventory tracking, post-purchase communication, automated reviews collection, and loyalty programs can all quietly increase retention and lifetime value over time. Many successful sellers also take the backend seriously when it comes to understanding their data, regularly reviewing analytics to figure out where people are dropping off, what's driving the most repeat purchases, or which campaigns are most effective. Rather than only focusing on how things look on the surface, they pay close attention to the systems, automations, and workflows that keep their store running smoothly and profitably behind the scenes. This dual focus, balancing both front-end aesthetics with back-end structure, is often what allows a Shopify store to grow beyond just a side hustle into something far more sustainable. While the front-facing part of the store is what customers see and engage with directly, it's the back-end that quietly powers the entire experience and determines whether the store can actually sustain long-term growth. Six-figure sellers often understand that having a beautiful homepage or polished product page is only part of the equation. What really allows them to scale and operate with consistency is the behind-the-scenes infrastructure they've built to support every part of the customer journey. This includes systems for order processing, inventory syncing, customer communication, fulfillment tracking, and returns handling, all of which are vital for building trust and ensuring repeat business. For example, many of these sellers will set up detailed automation flows that trigger specific emails based on behavior, like a follow-up when someone abandons their cart, or a thank you message that includes a discount code for a second purchase. They might also use advanced tools to segment their audience, so they can send more personalized offers or product recommendations, which helps increase conversions without spending more on ads. On top of that, back-end optimization often involves syncing with external tools that allow sellers to track sales performance, monitor marketing effectiveness, and identify areas where small improvements can lead to significant revenue increases. Instead of manually fulfilling every order or sending every email one by one, these sellers create systems that automate and streamline those processes so they can focus on scaling, not constantly managing tasks. And when things inevitably go wrong, as they sometimes do in e-commerce, the strength of those back-end systems often determines how quickly a store can respond and recover without damaging the customer experience. High-level sellers tend to invest time into things like setting up detailed analytics dashboards, integrating their store with review platforms, creating FAQ automations, and building loyalty programs that are triggered automatically based on shopper activity. These aren't just extra features, they're foundational systems that help turn one-time buyers into loyal customers and keep operations flowing even during busy seasons or promotional spikes. So while design and branding may initially grab attention, it's the backend that allows successful Shopify stores to actually deliver on the promises they make, and do it repeatedly, efficiently, and at scale. Thanks so much for watching. I will have my Shopify themes linked in the description box.